Hello everyone. So today we are going to read the second prose from the book Flamingo, and the name of the prose is Lost Spring, which is written by Jung, a lady writer. But today we are only going to read the part 1 of this story. There are actually two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will be the story of the character Cbse, the main protagonist of the story, and part 2 will be the story of Mukesh, two different stories by the same writer Jung. And this part 1 is also having a title, Sometimes I Find a Rupee in the Garbage. Right? Now, why the story is having the title Lost Spring, that we will discuss at the end of this story. Clear? So, let us go into the plot of this part 1, Sometimes I Find a Rupee in the Garbage. Right? Now, the story starts with a conversation between Jung and Cbse. The lady writer is asking to Sahib a question. Why do you do this? Why are you doing this? Now, what is Sahib actually doing? Sahib is actually a rag picker. He is picking the rags. That is why the writer is asking, why are you doing this? After this, we are getting a brief information about Sahib's history. What? That they originally belonged from Dhaka. But according to the mother of Cbse, they left Dhaka because there were huge storms and that swept away their fields and everything. That is why they are coming to India and they are now living in India. Clear? After this, the writer is asking, why are you not going to school? To which Sahib is saying, there are actually no schools in my neighborhood. No schools. Then the writer is saying, if I am going to build a school, will you come? To which Sahib is saying, definitely I will come, and he is smiling broadly. Okay. After few days, Sahib is coming to the writer with a query. What? Is your school ready? This boy is asking to the writer that you said that you are going to make a school. Is your school ready? Can I join your school? Then the writer is feeling very sad that what kind of promise I have made to this boy, which is completely a fake promise. But the boy believed in my words and he is coming to me with the hope that he is going to get the education. Right. After this, we are getting the name, the full name of Sahib. The full name is, as I have said already, Cbse. Now, there is a huge irony in this name. Cbse actually means Lord of the Universe. But he is not actually a Lord of the Universe. He is, what is the meaning of Lord of the Universe? That you are having everything, every facilities. You are having money, you are having the house, room, all the pleasures, the luxury of your life that you need. But Sahib is not having anything. He is a rag picker, a poor fellow. So that is why the name is having the irony. He is having the name Cbse, that is the Lord of the Universe, but he is not actually a Lord. He is completely a poor fellow. Now the writer is thinking that whether he knows that what is the meaning of his name actually. So this is the irony of his name, which is very important for short questions. After that, we are getting some lines regarding chappals, tradition, state of poverty. Now the writer is having a conversation between two, three boys, and he is asking that why are you wearing chappals, and to which they are saying there are different kinds of explanation, that it is a tradition. If we are also having chappals, then also we cannot wear because it is our tradition. It is a completely a state of poverty, that we have to show that we are poor and it is our tradition. So that is the explanation given to him by the rag pickers. Right? Then we are getting one paragraph regarding Udupi story. Now, what is Udupi story? The writer is saying here that he is remembering about the Udupi story. What? That there was a place named Udupi where a boy is going to temple every day and he is praying to God that he needs shoes. After 30 years, the writer is again visiting the place Udupi, and what he is seeing? He is seeing that there is a boy who is having the shoes, and he is going to school, and he is getting all the facilities. Now the writer is thinking probably 30 years ago the boy who have made the promise to God, ultimately after 30 years some another boy is getting all the facilities. So probably God has granted the prayer of that first boy, and that is why after 30 years the another boy is getting all the facilities. So that is the story of the UDP, which is also given by Anis Jung. One paragraph, one single paragraph was there, right? So this is the story of UDP. Now it's very important for long questions. Condition of Simapuri, a place on the periphery of Delhi yet miles away from it. Now this is the place where Saheb and like this kind of rag pickers they are living. The name of the place is Simapuri. Remember, Saheb is starting with S and Simapuri is also starting with S, right? Saheb, Simapuri. So what he is saying here, the writer, a place on the periphery of Delhi yet miles away from it. This Simapuri is having the location within Delhi, but then also it is far away from Delhi regarding what? Regarding facilities. There are actually no facilities regarding education, system, discipline, luxury, nothing is there. So it is within Delhi, then also metaphorically it is outside of Delhi. It is a different world, a completely slum area. Now in this paragraph you will get all the details. Please read the text. These are only the points to make you understand. You will get the information regarding 10,000 rag pickers. So what is the total number of rag pickers? 10,000. The atmosphere of this place. There are no identities, means those who are living in this particular place, they don't have any identity. Then there is a very important line, food is important for survival than identity. Very important line, that food is more important for survival than any proper identity. What we will do with the identity if we are not getting the food? So the basic priority of human life is food, right? Then garbage equal to gold, I have written here. That means how garbage is to them similar to gold. How? Because they are selling the garbage, they are picking something which is important from the garbage and they are selling it to the particular shops and they are getting the money with which they are buying their food. So for us it is a garbage, for the rich people it is a garbage, but for them, for the rag pickers, the garbage is actually a gold. It is only a means of survival. It is only the way through which they are getting their food and they are surviving. So garbage for them is gold. Very important for short question, and this part is very important for long question. Describe the condition of Simapuri. Clear? Then next page you will get the information regarding this line, searching a rupee or 10 rupee note in the garbage. What? Now the Sahib is saying here that we are oftenly searching a rupee or 10 rupee note, means if we are getting 1 rupee it is very good, but if we are getting 10 rupees that is a price for us. Then the writer is saying for children it is a wonder, means the garbage dumps, the dumping areas, for the children it is a wonder because they are getting different kind of things. So it is a kind of game for them, searching different kinds of things and getting and sharing the happiness. But for the elders it is a means of survival because they know the experience, they are having the experience, what is the reality of life. But for the children, for the young ones, it is a kind of game, happiness. So this is the difference between the innocence and experience, right? After that we are getting 2 paragraphs regarding Saheb, his tennis game, shoes with a hole. Means there the writer is giving us the information that Saheb is all the time watching a particular court, a tennis court, and he wants to play, and sometimes he is also going because the gatekeeper is allowing him. And one day the writer is seeing him that he is wearing a shoe with a hole. Probably a rich boy is not wearing, that is why he got the shoes, but for him the shoes is everything, because for someone who has never wear a shoe in his entire life and he is getting a shoe, whatever may be the condition, that is a dreams come true for him and he is very happy, right? So this is the original condition of Saheb. Now, the story ends with the job of Sahib. What kind of job? He is going to a tea shop and he is getting a job. What is his salary? Very important for short question 1 marks, 800 rupees. Remember, 800 rupees. Okay. And he is doing the job, he is performing his duty. But here is a difference in this duty. What he is carrying? He is carrying a steel canister, a box made of steel, which is very heavy. But previously the bag that he was carrying for picking up the rags, that is very light. Now, what is the difference between the two things? First of all, he was having his freedom, and in this job he is not at all a free boy. What the story ends with the line, Sahib is no longer his own master. This is the ending line. Means Sahib ultimately sacrificed his freedom to this job. Right? So, previously he was having the freedom, though he was picking up the rags, because the weight of the bag was very light. But here the steel canister is having a huge amount of weight, as well as he is losing his freedom. Clear? Now, there will be a difference between Sahib and Mukesh. What is the difference? That we will see at the end of the part 2. What is the difference? So, this is the character of Sahib, okay, but Mukesh is having a difference regarding mentality and thinking than Sahib. Now, let us come to the point of the title Lost Spring. Why? Because spring is associated with childhood. It is a happy season. We all know this. Spring means happiness. And in our human life, this particular period, childhood, is the most happy period. And these are the boys who are losing the springtime, their childhood, because of many things. Because of survival, because of food, because of their life, the reality. They are sacrificing many things of their life. So, they are losing the springtime, they are losing their childhood time. They cannot enjoy. That is why the name of the story is Lost Spring. So, this is the part 1 where Sahib is losing his spring, he is sacrificing his springtime, he is sacrificing his childhood to this job because he needs food for survival. Now, how Mukesh is different from Sahib, that we will see in the next video, right. So, if we summarize this plot, Sahib is a boy who is coming from Dhaka and they are living in Delhi. He is having a conversation with the writer regarding schooling, the irony of the name Lord of the Universe, the Udupi story, the condition of Simapuri, how garbage is actually a gold for them, what is the difference between innocence and experience regarding collection of this garbage, right, and the job of Sahib, and he is sacrificing his freedom. Clear? So, this is the part 1 plot. So, we will see the part 2 Mukesh's story in the next video. Clear? Thank you.